Alrighty guys, we are back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have Meek Mill and Diddy FREAKOFF party footage and details exposed by mansion property manager. Shout out to Chick Smooth for the video, and this possibly couldn't be worse timing for Meek Mill because he was just proclaiming how he is no Diddy gang to just end up being linked up to him again. It seems some more details about some of these freak-offs have been exposed, and honestly to me, given the fact that when the feds raided Diddy's homes and they uncovered this immense amount of surveillance equipment, it's not really surprising that there's probably tons of footage out there. So while Meek Mill may be the first, he's definitely not going to be the last. And I know there's a lot of people probably shaking in the backgrounds, wondering if they will be implicated as well. But Diddy is one of those guys that was throwing parties for everybody. So for him to be throwing a party for Meek, I want to shoot him some bail and just say like the dude was just trying to have the party of the year. But given all the stuff we've learned about Diddy and his freaky, highly illegal past, it's something that you do not want to be attached to at all. So enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the video. Again, it's entitled Meek Mill and Diddy FREAKOFF party footage and details exposed by mansion property manager.
Oh man, now this is starting to get interesting, you guys. It was only 2 months ago that
I wouldn't say this is just getting interesting. I feel like it's definitely been one of the main topics people have been covering for a bit now.
Meek Mill was fed up with being associated with Diddy. Meek Mill put out this tweet saying, I want to hire an investigative team, $100K cash to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill named to Diddy's case. I also want them to look at who is
Bro, when you film yourself as many times as you did on planes with this guy, at parties, swimming in his pool, you can't be surprised when people make the connection. You did it to yourself, fam.
in the media.
He's not the only one.
Meek, anything to do with Buddy. Something's not right. Now everybody clowned Meek and told him, bro, if you go look in the mirror, you would see who you're looking for. All those videos of you and Diddy partying together, that was all you, Meek, nobody else. Well, looks like we have our very first suspect. Back in 2014, Meek
Suspect is wild. You do not want to be attached as a suspect to anything involving Diddy right now.
Reached out to Diddy to throw him a party for his birthday. The party was hosted in Vegas at a mansion called the Parisian.
At the end of the day, these parties were like the events of the year. Every celeb definitely wanted to get invited to these just to rub shoulders with like the industry elite.
Palace.
And right now this is looking really nasty.
Later, the caretaker of that property that Diddy rented the mansion from is speaking out, and looks like it was a freak-off party. He did an interview with the Daily Mail, and according to him, after the big lavish birthday party for Meek, he's claiming that he found cocaine, half-empty bottle of liquor, used condoms, and blood-stained beddings. Now the name of the property manager is Jason Hyatt. He told Daily Mail that there were broken bottles of alcohol, used condoms, blood on the beddings, powder, razor blades by the hundreds, which I don't know what the fuck these niggas were using razor blades for. What kind of...
Come on, bro. You know damn well what they were using it for. They were using it more than likely for yayo, fam.
freaking shit were these guys into? Lube on the dressers
Drugs
and marble floors. Now
and
Jason
debauchery.
went on to say, I found panties, bras, and even 2 iPhones in the bushes behind the bowling alley. There was also exotic...
The blood on the beddings is definitely what sticks out for me. That's the most wild part of this. They could probably chalk up the rest to just some freaky orgy. Definitely some super like hedonistic stuff.
dancers in masks, curvaceous women in tiny bras, and in main event, a naked woman served up as a sushi platter appeared in the video. Now here's where things get interesting according to Jason. Diddy's personal assistant actually reached out to him to book the venue for Meek, and boy did he have specific requests for the caretaker. Now according to Jason, Diddy requested that all interior bedroom door locks were to be ordered new and left unopened for their arrival for security purposes, as they would need to supervise the installation. And both keys were to be given to Diddy directly and nobody else. Very interesting.
Yeah, so nobody can get out.
Now, according to Jason, Diddy's team requested double-sided locks on bedroom doors to be left unlocked for the guest arrival. And once again, 2 sets of keys were to be given to only Diddy. Now, Jason also alleges that Diddy had an insurance policy to cover the mansion, its contents, and any loss of life for the event. Diddy even brought in his own smoke detectors, which they installed and agreed to remove after the event. Now, the party...
Yo, fam, would you put it past him to say that those fire alarms were really just surveillance?
He actually ended around 3 in the morning, and according to Jason, there was rampant cocaine use with broken bottles and condom
That's what
wrappers
those
left all
razors
over
were
the
for.
property. Now, Jason also shared footage of the party with Daily Mail, which, by the way, the footage is not exclusive. The footage has actually been out there for a while, but here it is.
Obviously, this is not footage of the freak-offs. This is just behind the scenes at the party. This is what happens when cool people gather around. They just literally stand around. I don't really see the fun in it. Johnny Dang, no! To me, this really says nothing. Meek, at this point, if anything really did go down that you saw, you might as well just come out and say it, because I feel like that's the only thing that would probably save you right now. The way Diddy's looking at him. This is probably the worst audio, fam. How the hell is there a mic on him, but all we hear is crowd? That mic definitely does not work. I mean, people probably got to be looking at, probably French Montana. If you're going to be looking at Meek, French is probably somebody that you would have to look at as well. He's one of the Ciroc boys.
Now, some people are actually questioning how valid this story is. People are questioning the property manager.
The thing is, even if it's not true, given what Diddy is going through right now, people are going to run with it. They're going to believe it, because you've already lied about some pretty damning stuff that was corroborated with footage. So yeah, man, right now your credibility is shot. Anything that comes out right now is definitely going to be looked at as, oh, more than likely happened, even if it didn't.
Asking how he can still remember things from 10 years ago. And also, why come out now? If you don't have any video proof or any pictures to back up what you're claiming, then it just looks like you're trying to pile onto the Meek Mill hate train. And then you have other people saying, you know what? This sounds like a typical Hollywood party. A lot of drugs, women, and alcohol.
It does.
Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. Do you guys...
Meek definitely can't catch a break. But what do you expect, fam? You guys did have a friendship, so you can't really be surprised that people are making that connection and linking you two, because you guys were linked, you know? And he's not the only one. A lot more people are definitely going to be implicated in this. This guy was filming everything. For me, those smoke detectors definitely seem like, more than likely, they probably had some type of camera in them. All the details that have surfaced over the last year or so have definitely painted the picture of somebody that is very controlling, very manipulative, and a complete deviant. So while, yeah, a lot of that stuff, like I said earlier, is definitely very debaucherous and may not be illegal, to me, the weirdest part is definitely the blood on the bedding. Meek, at this point, you might as well, if you know anything, just come out and say it, fam. It's not doing you any help just by keeping it bottled in. Maybe he's just trying to protect his manhood. Who knows? None of us really know for certain yet. We're all making assumptions just based on what we see, but he's definitely not helping his cause by saying and doing some of the stuff he's been doing. But definitely let me know in the comments what you guys think about these details. Do you guys think the property manager is telling the truth? I mean, obviously some freaky stuff was going down. I feel like no one can really deny that. The stuff that they found was crazy. But like Chick said, a lot of people do see this as par for course for like these freaky Hollywood parties. And while Meek Mill is definitely the first one being linked to these parties directly, I feel like we are going to see more people implicated, because at the end of the day, like I said, if the feds found all that surveillance equipment and those smoke detectors were being installed and taken down right after, to me, that just says that this guy was literally keeping tabs on everybody and he was getting off on it. So yeah, man, not very surprising. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people, and not just artists. This guy was rubbing shoulders with the elite. And from what some people have said about these parties, it wasn't even the rappers. It was the athletes and the politicians that were really up to the really nasty stuff. People that probably stand a lot more to lose by being connected to any of this stuff. So yeah, man, time will definitely tell. Like I keep saying with all this Diddy stuff, I feel like we really know nothing yet. Even the party footage in this video is just party footage. There's really nothing illegal being done in that footage. I feel like Diddy has a lot of blackmail material, which is probably why he was scared to even eat in prison, because he thought somebody would poison him. But let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about these details? Do you guys think these details may be true? Or do you guys think it just might be somebody looking for clout? Like I said, I can totally believe it given the stuff that we know so far about this case. But definitely let me know in the comments. And what do you guys think about Meek Mill's luck? I feel like anytime he tries to get away from something, he gets linked right to it again. I almost feel bad for Meek Mill. But man, choices have consequences, and you chose to align yourself with that guy. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. Hope you guys loved the video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Damn, Meek. And there's no escaping, fam. You are Diddy gang.